Like many Americans affected by the COVID-19 virus in the early months of 2020, I was forced to adhere to a citywide quarantine and continue my work outside of the office in my home. I was one of the lucky ones. My office was able to support my position financially and provide the technological assistance for me to continue performing my duties from a remote location. As the year wore on and the pandemic continued to ravage the nation, more and more people became a part of the WFH movement, or work from home employment. Working from home provides advantages for both parties, not limited to physical, mental, and financial health. In this speech, I will cover the benefits of working from home for both the employee and the employer, as well as a path forward for all parties to be successful in a constantly changing modern work environment. To begin, working from home creates a healthier environment for employees and increases worker satisfaction. Some of the ways this is accomplished include access to windows and natural light, producing vitamin D, which is integral to proper bodily function, and these are easier to come by at home than in closed offices and cubicles. In a review of evidence from 2018, Luca Copetta from the University of Rome found that indoor workers are more likely to experience vitamin D insufficiency or deficiency. This is relevant because the National Institutes of Health claim that vitamin D is important in many systems of the body, including nerve, muscle, and bone building. The NIH also concludes that many older adults don't get regular exposure to sunlight, which may be a consequence of indoor workspaces and highly regulated work hours. Another positive impact of working from home is that each workstation can be tailored to the individual's comfort. Candles, music, or lighting can be used without bothering others with sensitivities. In a Making Sense podcast, episode 194 about the future of work, Matt Mullenweg talked about the benefits of working from home in such an atmosphere. In turn, you can have a silent workplace without being distracted by others' use of perfume, radios, or other items. These 2 points help explain that employee health improves from working from home and results in less time away from the job. With the rise of technology has also come the rise of availability. Employers are now easily connected to workplace servers via VPNs or virtual private networks, allowing them a secure connection to access private company files and software from anywhere in the world. Technology also aids in creating a personal connection to coworkers through options like video conferencing, chat services, and even virtual happy hours. Wireless internet can also be found all over the world, in much more remote places than in recent history. Cell phones, laptops, and tablets provide employees with more resources than ever to perform all types of functions. Another realized benefit from working from home practices includes the financial savings. Commuting costs can be cut to zero without having to physically go into an office. People save money on gas and public transportation. To take this point one step further, long-term costs are decreased after losing your long commute. With less wear and tear, vehicle upkeep is cheaper, or maybe you can get rid of your car altogether. Insurance costs go down, and if you drive less miles per year, then it changes your premium. And when it comes to public transit, you don't need the more expensive cross-county bus pass, or maybe you don't need one at all. As I've detailed, working from home has immensely positive consequences for the employee. Now I'd like to cover the effects on companies and businesses when they use this working model. Most companies benefit from their employees working remotely by saving money and increasing employee retention. Distractions are much more limited without face-to-face interaction in an office setting. Employees spend more time working and less time talking or off track. According to a study performed at the Chinese travel agency Ctrip, home working led to a 13% performance increase, of which 9% was from working more minutes per shift due to fewer breaks and sick days, and 4% from more calls taken per minute, which was attributed to a quieter and more convenient working environment. In addition, the need for rent, utilities, and even break room items like coffee and water is greatly reduced, if not completely removed. Businesses with headquarters and offices in major metropolitan areas can avoid the high real estate costs inflated by big cities. Conversely, employees can maintain housing in more affordable suburbs and towns without worrying about the high financial and psychological cost of long commutes. Even here in the Treasure Valley, large companies have decided to pack up shop and ditch the typical high-rise office building for a completely work-from-home staff. Just this year, the internet and telephone company CenturyLink has decided not to renew its lease at the One Capitol Center building in downtown Boise. Corporate communications manager for CenturyLink, Mark Molzen, states that more than 75% of our people work virtually from their homes. We have decided to transition our people to work from home positions in Boise and Idaho Falls. Money saved by businesses can then be offered as better benefits, including hiring packages, bonuses, and the like, which I will now cover in detail. This entices more high-quality employees and employees to stay with the company, increasing retention. Companies can offer a position from anywhere in the world without having to worry about moving costs for employees or even per diem amounts while they're traveling. Some companies have gone one step further. Mark Mullenweg, again, founder of the internet publishing company Automatic, advocates for what he calls distributed work. This is done by offering the same compensation bands globally. So wherever you're doing the work, you can have the opportunity to make the same amount. Now, moving to a state or a city with a higher wage could soon become a thing of the past. For businesses, the wage and benefit inflation that comes from high cost of living areas is spread out among their entire network of facilities, or even a lack thereof. This work from home model gives companies a positive reputation in the environment that they work in, or in their community. Workers want the ability of modern work practices, and this shows the company is willing to change and grow. They're not stuck in the past. They're making it their duty to adapt. Again, Mark Mullenweg invokes the sense of societal change coming from work from home when he tells the New York Times, it's good for opportunity, it's good for the economy, it's good for the environment. And as I've discussed here today, I believe that the ability to work from home produces happier employees and enables successful businesses by cutting costs for both parties and providing an atmosphere for optimal and quality work. For individual employees, this is first accomplished by healthy work environments in the home that can be customized to fit their needs and preferences. Secondly, the availability of proficient technology expands their ability to connect to coworkers professionally and personally. The benefits of working from home can also be realized in a third way by the employer. I've displayed this by highlighting the ways in which companies can afford to offer better compensation packages to applicants all over the world by implementing work from home practices. Overall, I believe our horizons are brighter and broader when we make working from home available to everyone. Please join me in the movement by speaking with your managers and supervisors. And if you're in management, your employees and partners about the availability to work from home wherever you find your career takes you.